Welcome back to the Dear Internet podcast. Actually, for this time, and today we have a special guest, which is Gab. He is an alternative artist, also featuring songs with rock and house genres. He has an album/EP named Supernova on iTunes and Spotify, which you check out. And he also has a new upcoming single titled Natota coming August 16th. He also has a newly made YouTube channel, which he'll be doing gaming-related content on. So, Gab, bro, how is Natura coming, bro?
So listen, Natura is gonna be this tropical, Latin-inspired house dance beat.
Okay.
Now this is probably my most produced song in terms of mastering and mixing,
Mm-hmm.
because you see, I've shown some songs to some friends in private,
Yeah.
but those are demos. Natura, right now that is the song that's gonna be on Spotify and on iTunes and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I am really looking forward to being able to release it and see what my friends and family say about it. I'm really happy about that
Alright,
possibility.
so here's my question. So, if
Okay.
you guys didn't know, if you're new to Gap and this music, he, before this entire single on, big streaming platforms, he released on SoundCloud. So, will this be a remastered version of the song?
It's a complete remake of the song.
Oh, okay, I see you.
Yes, because practically the most simplest way that I can explain it is that I just changed a bunch of chord melodies
Mm-hmm.
because some of them were not good. So I just spent time on trying to make the song flow naturally. I also cut a
Not Tolochi.
I don't I also cut down a whole minute
Okay.
because the song was like way too long. So right now the song is 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. Before it was five and
Oh,
thirty.
okay. Oh, okay.
So the remake also has new synth instruments,
Mm-hmm.
some new close, some new closing vocals.
Mm-hmm. Recently put it on last year. Like,
Yeah.
how did the people respond to Supernova and on major streaming platforms?
You see, Supernova is not your typical Friday release. It's
Mm-hmm.
Supernova is a really experimental project. Which has songs that jump from jazz to Latin reggaeton
Mm-hmm.
type music. So, some people said that they liked it, some didn't, and that's okay. Because I think that music is not being mad over someone not liking your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because those people that said that they didn't like it, their feedback has helped me a lot to get better as time
Okay,
has
okay.
gone on because like in reality, right?
Yeah.
Supernova was I didn't try much.
Oh.
This like and when I say that, what I'm saying is that I didn't try to have cohesion. I didn't try to have narrative. I didn't try to have meaning to some songs.
So was it kind of just an experiment?
Exactly, basically that, yeah.
Okay.
But but right now I'm working on two new albums, right?
Okay.
And those two albums have a lot more of the things that I hoped for with Supernova,
Okay.
which means that it's gonna be like your typical AAA Friday release album now.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to being able to show the world my next album, Memoirs or Memoir,
Memoir.
as the name is. Yes.
Second question or other question. Will
Yeah.
Supernova 2 ever be a real thing?
Supernova 2
Or
is a
something
thing.
like that.
Yeah, well, the name is not Supernova 2,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's basically the spiritual For example, the first track starts from EDM dance music,
Okay.
and then during the progression of the album, then it somehow ends up in rock.
Okay.
So I've made it in a way that the changes are not that abrupt. It's more progressive,
It's more of
not
a
too
smooth
abrupt.
flow.
Exactly, it's a more smooth flow. Yeah.
Okay. And so you're saying you have two albums?
Yes, two
What
albums.
will Memoirs be about?
You mean what the album is supposed to be about?
Yeah, like
Or
will it be something similar to your previous albums or something
oh no,
different?
it's something new. It's
Okay, okay.
something. It's basically a completely new project, and to me, Memoirs is not even close to being an experiment because I am treating Memoirs with the utmost respect in a way.
Hmm.
Because I want this album to be not just an experiment. Again, I want it to be art. So the album, right now,
Yeah.
the album is about this guy. He is about 30 years old. He's sort of approaching being old almost,
Okay.
and he is having problems because you see, as he was growing up, he would write his life stories in this book,
Like a diary?
like a diary exactly,
Okay.
or the memoirs of his life. And so basically,
Oh.
one day he just sits down and reads pretty much his whole book, his whole like diary,
Yeah.
and within him reading his diary,
Yeah.
there are love stories, there's loneliness stories, there's sad stories, there are happy stories, and it's just about life basically.
So it's the progression
Thematically,
of
thematically,
his life.
yeah. And the message is just that even though one day you might lose something or be lonely or be sad, at the end of the day, that's just life,
Okay.
and we gotta cope with it and be able to go forth and strive. Because the point is that by the end of the album, the let's say that the main character,
Mhm.
apparently he's also married now.
Oh.
Therefore, things turned good for him in the end. Even though he had a lot of stuff to go past, he was able to go past loneliness, depression, all that stuff.
So he was
Finally,
resilient.
end up exactly. He was confident. He was valiant enough to continue.
Yeah.
And by doing that, he was able to finally get what he wanted: family.
Okay.
And that's basically the storytelling aspect of memoirs, basically.
Uh, and so will the first album, Trumbles, have a more lighthearted story, or just have no story in general?
Tremble has no story. Trembles, okay. There is a story in the instrumentals because
Okay.
because of how intense it got from the beginning to how more calmer it gets in the end.
Okay.
But there's no narrative story now.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not like a storytelling thing. It's just progression of instruments, tracks.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so we can talk about all that music shit later. But it's I also
True.
said that you have a new YouTube channel, which you do gaming. So
Oh right.
so are you really big into gaming? And like, is that like a second like thing, passion?
Well, to be fair, gaming has mainly been a part of my life. It's been I just I can't really put to words how big music was for me.
Mhm.
Sorry, gaming is for me. It's basically, gaming has helped me develop a lot of feelings and like a lot of things, because games have messages, they have themes and stuff like that.
Well,
And
you
through
been
and,
a Saints Row?
and through gaming, Saints Row 4, you know.
Saints
fucking
Row
movies and
4
shit.
with
Yeah.
the dubstep guns, bro. Bro, you see that dubstep guns, bro? I felt that, bro. It's just bouncing
The
around, bro.
fucking dick. No. The fucking dick.
Can we even
What's the
say
name of the
that?
sword?
Can we say
There's
that
a
on
dick sword.
Spotify?
There's a dick sword.
Yo, sorry to everybody who don't like explicit things, even though this podcast is literally explicit.
Anyway, yeah. So basically, this channel that I'm sort of trying to do right now,
Yeah.
it's still in its early ages of development. To be honest, I haven't even put much thought into it.
Oh, so you put music
Um,
more ahead.
Of course, yeah. But someday I will start streaming and recording stuff, and
More often?
hopefully, yeah. Not, bro, not even more often. Just doing it. 'Cause,
Just in
like, I've
general?
never done it properly. Yeah,
Alright, so another question. You said streaming, right?
sure.
Twitch or YouTube?
You see, it's sort of like a mixed bag because Twitch, they sort of they help the streamer more in its mechanics,
Yeah.
the way it's built, but they don't help them with the support. Now,
I mean, does
YouTube is the
YouTube do
same
that
thing.
though?
Well, YouTube is the same thing, except that in YouTube you have more freedom to say things and to share
Like
things.
recently, at the time of this recording, it's July 23rd, 2019, and Alinity Drama is really kicking it off with Alinity,
Oh, yeah.
you know, daughter cat.
That was so
That
stupid.
cat went yeet,
That's the kind of bullshit. I mean, because like, in my
and she
opinion,
still hasn't gotten banned.
yeah, because you see, let's say that she were on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I think strongly that YouTube would have banned her by now.
Like, okay, but the thing is that in 2017 we had the Logan Paul drama, and YouTube
Yeah,
was
yeah.
putting that shit out, and then
Yeah,
when everybody
but
hated
thing
him,
is-
they removed it.
The thing is that Alinity is not the face of Twitch.
Yeah.
Neither she would be the face of YouTube. Therefore, YouTube would not care. It's like how when Twitch banned Tfue, remember, for
Oh yeah.
for saying coon, right? That was dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Because Twitch likes to. Okay, not to get too controversial, but I think that there's a gender problem at Twitch.
Feminist.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's true. Because look, most guys get banned, but these Twitch thoughts. I'm sorry for saying it that way, but that's how it is. Most girls that just show their boobs on Twitch, they just stay on that platform, not getting banned.
Okay, that's true. I feel like there's a very big gender like difference, and like
Yeah.
because I was looking at my Twitter feed and Reddit and on the Twitch subreddit, and I've seen multiple times where people talk about Alinity and their cat and how it's so wrong Twitch to ban her, and then they're getting banned and the guys, and where Alinity is actually did like the action, and then she's not getting banned.
Yeah. So that's basically what I mean, is that Twitch is really biased when they want to help someone or not help someone.
Okay.
So I might do YouTube.
Okay. So
Yeah.
for me, I believe that I'm kind of like bordering right now, because sometimes I go Twitch, sometimes I go YouTube. The thing with
Yeah.
Twitch is that like it feels more free to like do things, like I can get subs, I can like grow. But with YouTube, I can like what I stream is less limited from Twitch.
Right.
Like I can't just I don't say the N word in general, but like even though you have the hard R, you can't do that shit on Twitch.
Yeah,
You can't say the N word in
again,
general
yeah.
on Twitch.
Yeah, because Twitch is more strict,
Yeah.
with its guidelines and its rules. And
Do you
YouTube
think-
isn't as much?
From them getting purchased by Amazon, is there a corruption?
I think that the CEO of Amazon is trying to be hip with the kids. with
But
Twitch Prime
remember
and Twitch.
remember that guy who was trying to take down net neutrality with the fidget spinners?
Oh, you mean what the fuck is his name? I forgot his name.
Ajit Pai?
Ajit Pai. I remember that guy. Oh my god.
Yo, what happened to him, bro?
I think he's probably
With the Santa costume, the
breathing
fidget
with
spinners?
his- He's probably having a shower with his
With
$100
cat-
million or
With
some
his
shit.
cat, with his cat.
With his cat. But yeah, basically, YouTube is again more free than Twitch. So
Okay.
that's why I'd go more to YouTube. Because like
So beautiful,
if
like
we
X
compare,
1 2.
yeah, because we compare Chronicles 1 from the Wii
Oh my god,
to
Chronicles 1 was so
Chronicles
fun.
2.
Chronicles 2 and X? Okay, X was like
It's a
underrated.
big change. It's a big change from 1 to
Exactly.
2.
Yeah.
So how can you tell me that Game Freak, a veteran developer, can't step up the game for a console? Because look, the 3DS was a handheld, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, I didn't care much for,
Yeah, because
you
the
know,
3DS was more underpowered. But when you have the Switch,
exactly.
where it's like, okay, I'm literally running Breath of the Wild tablet. Okay, it looks beautiful, tablet mode or docked. And then you have Sword and Shield. I get it, the two different publishers or creators, Game Freak and Nintendo. But still, when there's that big difference and Pokemon Sword and Shield it's getting that much like advertisement as Breath of the Wild, it just disappoints me.
You see, people were saying how, oh my god, they ever use the same animations all the time. It's not a big deal. That's the problem.
Hey Masuda, you
Mhm.
fucking
That's
gay.
you see, that's messed up. That's just a death threat. That's just not
Yeah,
cool,
exactly.
Because when I say what I said today with you here, I never said, bro, they should fucking die, bro. Like, they should
Yeah, bro.
fucking leave the company and fucking kill us. No, bro. Completely opposite. They have talent. They are a bunch of talented developers. It's just that they haven't shown enough capability to go into the next gen enough. Now, apparently, right, Game Freak are working on a second game called Town,
What? It was
and
looking.
Town looks better than Sword and Shield
Oh my
does.
god.
And Town got announced 2 years ago.
Oh my.
Exactly. Now, Game Freak also said that Town was their main game, so Pokemon is the backlog
Okay.
for them.
I mean,
So
I mean,
that's
Cyber.
how
I
I see
mean,
it.
CD Projekt Red had Cyberpunk and Witcher 3.
CD Red took has been taking
Fucking 7
years
years to make
to
one.
deliver on Cyberpunk 2077. 7 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just feel like these games are more
game.
polished, and I feel like, yeah, I get there's merchandise, games, and anime to all jumble up, but I feel like please just take a step back from the yearly Pokemon and just polish the game up, polish the anime up, polish all of this up, because it's not worth it in the end.
Thing is, Blaze, that Sun and Moon came out like what? Like 2016, I think.
What?
Sun and Moon came out
Sun and Moon?
in like what year? Yeah.
I believe so.
So they had 3 years to develop a game. You want to know how long it took for Insomniac to make Marvel Spider-Man?
What, a year? 2 years?
3 years.
Oh
3 years. The same thing the same amount that Game Freak had.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That Game Freak are just
Lazy.
okay. They have shown some things, like some animations look cool.
Have y'all seen
Some of
Tree?
some of the animations some of them look good. There's definitely some improvements here and there.
Yeah.
Odyssey is next gen. What else?
Smash 4, Smash Ultimate.
Smash Ultimate is next gen. But sadly, Pokemon Sword and Shield is not next gen.
It just feels like another 3DS game.
It feels like a scrapped idea from the 3DS
Yeah,
era.
exactly.
It really does. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got CD Red, 3 years to make The Witcher 3, and
3 years?
yeah,
Oh my god.
I know it's impressive.
That's just I feel like Game Freak needs to take some time.
Totally
You know, fucking Assassin's Creed. Remember when we did it every single year? That was
Right.
those games are. But you know, when you take a little time off, make a good game.
They get better, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Game Freak. I feel like what Game Freak needs to do.
Right. And to me, Nintendo especially has this problem of doing new ideas.
Mhm.
So, recently I saw that last week was the last Splatfest for Splatoon 2.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And that's sad because it's sort of like the end of an era.
It's the end of the game.
Basically, because Nintendo, I don't know, but they're somehow cursed, like they cannot maintain a growing online community for one game, except Smash. That's the only game that they have
Online is
still alive.
bad, but not the community.
It's bad, but it's alive.
Yeah.
For example, Splatoon 2.
That shit
Dead.
died. Like, okay, the thing was.
Arms died.
Oh,
Listen,
we don't talk
Arms
about
died.
that. We don't talk about that.
In the first 4 months,
Ooh.
I feel like my fucking arms died.
Oh,
Right?
oh.
And the concept was so good.
Yeah, I just feel like it felt like a test demo for
Exactly.
Switch.
For
And
those-
1-2 Switch. Why the fuck is 1-2 Switch
I
$50?
forgot about that.
It's fun. Okay, I'll say it's fun with friends. That's it. For $50, you might as well package in.
Yeah, like fucking Wii Sports, right?
Yeah, with sports.
Definitely. It's just really funny how Nintendo, Nintendo throughout their history, they've done some good things and some bad things. Like, for example, good things.
The Wii U.
We have removed region locking from the Switch. Bad news. We're gonna do an online service.
Yo, I forgot about region locking, dude.
That was so crap.
I know, right?
Like, I couldn't play any game before on the Wii U. but anyway, DR problem.
If y'all didn't know, Gab's from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
A third
No. First world country, bro.
third world country.
Yeah.
And so region
Right.
locking was sticking to his country.
And so yeah.
Do you guys even have Breath of the Wild?
Dude, I mean, I have it, so I don't know. I'm not
But you
sure.
have a Switch.
I mean, yeah, well, because now there's no more region locking. They removed it.
Imagine getting Breath of the Wild in the Wii U.
Fucking pull-ups, dude. Okay.
I feel like somebody actually did that.
Yeah, and Let's say that you're watching us right now. I'm sorry for making that joke.
Yo, if you're a fellow Wii U fan like me, because I had actually fun with the Wii U. I just felt like the games were, the idea was cool. I feel like we should have named it something different. They should have had better.
And they were like, okay, but does it include the actual Wii console? like, you know what I mean? Like, what the what the fuck?
That's funny, dude.
It makes no sense.
I just don't understand the name. The Wii and then U? Like, what the fuck?
I think
I
that
need
was
the
gonna be-
gamepad.
You see, the gamepad was a good idea, except that you couldn't not use it if you were 10.
Yeah,
no,
it was
like,
just executed wrong.
it was really executed wrongly. Now the Switch changed Nintendo.
When you're the Switch Lite. How you gonna have a Switch
It
that
was-
does a Switch?
Because look, exactly, you see, they made the Switch Lite, which is not the Switch 2. It's just a lower version of the Switch.
Yeah.
The Wii U is the Wii 2. Why do they call it Wii U?
Basically.
Look at damn it, yo. Whoever named it the Wii U, like, come on.
You think the Wii U stands for Wii Universal?
I think it means we and you. Like me and you.
Nah, that's good.
Let's think about it. No. Because the look, the M in the W, right?
Yeah.
If you actually turn on the M, like
Me!
like,
Oh!
it's a W. So I think it means me and you.
Yo, I just
Or
learned
me
that
and
now.
you.
It's been, what? How many years since the Wii U came out? What, 7?
Yeah. Actually,
Like, the Switch is literally what it's called. The Switch. The Game Boy.
because they
A
did
small game console.
because they did market the Wii U as like a party console.
Yeah.
Therefore, the name "Me and You" makes sense. But
Nice.
why? Like, don't. Fucking stays back the whole time. Literally, he just fucking misses the button by 1 second and gets oh shit, fucking engine burns out.
That sounds like you, Gap.
Stays back. Stays back. That's literally Nintendo.
Okay, that's true.
And they still are they are still like that. Just change.
I mean, not anymore, but like,
Bro, they have no cloud saves on online. No
yeah,
cloud saves.
yeah, we
No,
do. It's Switch
not,
Online.
not, yes, but not for all the games.
Okay, that's true.
Second, online. What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Listen to me. For some reason, Steam stopped. Actually, could you imagine on PC you have to pay for that?
Epic Games.
Could you imagine
Epic Games.
the audacity of some bitch to make you pay monthly for PC Online?
Hey yo, Epic Games. If you're listening to this podcast, don't do that, please.
Dude, I fucking hate Epic.
No,
You
we
know,
can't say that,
because
bro.
they
We
have-
can't say that.
I don't like them because look, they have a precedent that says
Fuck
says
you.
we want the best for gamers. No, you don't. You're like
We
you're
want
separating-
Fortnite. We have Fortnite.
like you are separating two big massive people for no reason, just to make more money.
I think they're
Like-
actually thinking that people are gonna come from Steam
No
to
one
Epic
likes
Games.
Because look, Fortnite's dying. Okay, listen, Fortnite's dying, and I'll agree that I did see the event. It's pretty cool.
Okay,
But-
and game or like.
Fortnite's dying. Oh no, just like the video
Oh yeah,
on
same,
YouTube.
same.
But the game itself is
It's getting more stale.
it's getting really stale, man. For me, I feel like the battle royale genre is dying.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually.
I feel like it's just like a trend. It's like a
Like a
polygraph.
fad,
No.
like a passing fad, It's
Yeah.
it just happens because VR is a mix of like either FPS or third-person survival game. But Call of Duty won't die because Call of Duty is an FPS game. VR games are just a mix of two things.
Yeah.
Therefore, it won't live for long. It's like fucking. There was
It's
a game
Metal
that
Gear
died.
Solid and Fortnite mixed together.
No, hell no. Hell no. Hell. Shut the fuck up. No.
You think Kojima's actually gonna do that?
Kojima just signs a deal with Epic to release Death Stranding.
Death
on the
Stranding
Epic
on
Game
PC?
Store.
Wait, don't give him ideas. That happened to Detroit Become Human.
Actually, there is a rumor that it might come out to the game store because if you look at the cover art for the game cover art does not say only on PS4.
Is that true?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Right now, if you look it up, it says
Yo, I'm gonna call my homie Epic. Call
Epic Games.
Epic Games.
Epic Games.
Call Epic Games.
Oh shit, no. Oh fuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my, dude. But basically, that's just fucking stupid. Not only that, but they're gonna put one of my most anticipated games of the year.
Borderlands.
Yeah, but not really. It is The Outer Worlds. That game by the same people that did Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas is now only exclusive for the Epic.
Yeah.
I'm scared for the future of gaming, my guy. I'm terrified. But in that note, there are some people that give me hope.
Who?
There are some developers and publishers that that have the message of what gaming should be at heart.
Okay.
And one developer, which I won't stop standing, is
CD Projekt Red.
Red. Cause listen to me, man.
Witcher 1 was
let
just
me-
a masterpiece.
No, well, let me tell you why they're the best company right now.
Why?
So, 2015, The Witcher 3 comes out. Right? The Witcher 3 comes out, $6, like every other game, like the Call of Duty game, etc.
Mhm.
Except that CD Red, they chose to include a bunch of other shit inside of the packaging of $60 worth of The Witcher 3.
Same for Cyberpunk.
They included a map of the whole game. They included stickers, a guidebook to the whole game, the soundtrack in CD record. They fucking put a poster for the actual game and a bunch of free DLC. And there's even a fucking thank you note saying thank you for buying your game and thank you for believing in our company. Guess what? No one does that.
Okay, that's true.
Ubisoft never done that. Nintendo, for some reason, never did that.
Game Freak.
Game Freak will never do that. Well, they will, but only if you buy both versions.
Oh, that's gay. Fuck that.
Exactly. Yeah. You see, CD Red, they really care about the consumer. For example, they had this cipher that someone solved, and the cipher explained why they did not want to release the gameplay demo for this year's E3 during E3 publicly. And it's basically them saying that some of them have some confidence issues, some of them are nervous. But the fact that they shared that information in the first place makes them so trustworthy. The point is that
John
apparently he's like your
Fortnite?
sidekick. He's apparently like this virus trapped. Sorry, this this um this weird bug trapped inside of your mind,
What the fuck?
and you can't seem to get him out of there. He's just there talking to you, taunting you, like
He's
making
like,
fun of you.
AOB Smasher.
Dude, I can't wait to show you that game when it comes out. But I'm really hyped for that game. Like,
So he's basically
incredibly.
he's basically your wingman.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, what's the next topic in the list?
You tell me, man. two separate ideas into one lyric and make it with a beat. It's just very interesting in how they have to rhyme and then put it to a rhythm.
Some people rhyme without making any sense. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll tell
And some
you
people
this,
just speak gibberish.
and whoever is able to make sense of that shit, like fucking Nobel Prize award for them. Like, how can they understand the future? You know, like future fucking mumble rapping. Like, how can...
Exactly.
But yeah, man, that's basically. I think we're done, honestly.
Are we?
I
Know who's
think
my
it's been, like,
favorite
an hour.
artist, bro?
Mhm.
JTH.
Oh, you mean the guy with the fucking Latin song?
Yo, I'm probably gonna post it on my Twitter. Just this clip and at JTH. Yo, JTH. Yo, bro. Where the album at, bro? Yo, where the album at, bro?
Listen, I hate to critique shit, so I'm not gonna do it. But
Damn.
JTH, I listened to one of your songs, Recuerdos, I think it's called, which means memories. The song's okay, but you gotta show me what makes JTH JTH. You gotta show me why are you better than Bad Bunny, better than J Balvin, you know what I mean? Although you have potential because you actually produced this yourself, which is very impressive. And you also wrote and recorded yourself, so it's very impressive, actually. Yeah.
Well, that is the end of the podcast. Thank you everybody for listening. Fuck it, dude. We'll make it an Instagram. Fuck it, dude.
Hold on, before we end,
Yeah.
remember everybody, August 16th to the 17th is the release date for Natura, my single. Listen,
Okay.
I hope y'all like it. It's spelled Natura, like nature, but instead of
With
an
an A.
an A.
On some
It's Latin for nature.
on some Latin shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because some guy fucking Latin roots.
All right, guys, shut the fuck up.
Shut up, kid.
Thank you everybody for listening to the podcast. Thank you, Gab, for being on the episode, even though it's our third time recording an episode. I think this is the best episode because we actually have a quiet environment with actual good topics. That's actually longer than the other episodes. It's okay.
And this time, don't let the fucking recording corrupt. Because you're waiting too long to edit it. So make a copy of the file, okay? Make a copy of it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you everybody for listening again. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at DearNetCast. Follow my YouTube channel. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
What happened?
That just not happened. Okay.
What happened?
Okay. I'm gonna say that again. Follow on Twitter. Follow on Instagram at DearNetCast. Subscribe on YouTube. Listen on Spotify. Listen on Mixer. Mixer, the fuck? Listen on Apple Podcasts. Listen on Google Podcasts, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public. Anything you want, just hit me up. SoundCloud too. And have yourself a damn good one. Bye.